pulled the Fool card. I've got some stuff I'm really seriously facing right now, and I started downward spiraling, and so I wanted to transmute my worry and my fears into healing for the collective. So this message is for those of us that need to push through anyways. This is for specific people in the collective right now that are facing things that they haven't ever had to face before. These are life lessons and challenges. When you learn and you transition and you change and you heal, there's always going to be a test. It's not there to bring you down, to break you down. I'm realizing it's there to encourage you and to give you the fortitude and the confidence in your ability to move forward for the next challenges. It's not about competing with anybody. It's not about competing with yourself. It's about having the drive and the will and the courage and the remembrance and the knowing that this is your journey, this is your path, this is what you've chosen, this is what you've chosen to do, the sacrifices that you've taken. You've put everything in your little pack. It's time to move forward. You don't know where you're going. You don't know how far the drop is. You don't know how dark it is. You don't know if you have everything you need, but you're going anyways. You're taking the step forward anyways because you trust in spirit, you trust in God with all your heart, you trust in source, you trust in your magic, you trust in your abilities, you trust in your ancestors, you trust in your intuition, your guidance to get you forward to the next move. So this message is for those of us that are pushing through right now, those that are scared, those that might be facing something they've never faced before in their life. Like I said, let's see what Spirit has to say. This is our significator. So Spirit, what do we need to do? What's the action we need to take to start pulling the positive and transmute this fear and this worry into healing for the collective ultimately? Wow. So we need to activate and remember our resilience. That's where we got our emotional stability from in the first place in order to push forward. With the Fool card and these cards, it's like a superpower of knowing how tough you are, of knowing how calm you can be, and knowing how brave you are to push forward. With those three cards right now, this is our energy. This is the actions we need to take forward. This is what we're moving towards. So with magnetizing as the Fool, magnetizing your resilience, your past experiences, the magic that you've taken from your past enemies to help you push forward, you join that with the bravery of the Fool, and along comes your emotional stability, giving you the power to transition to death, to die and rebirth, to face that fear, to see how brave you are to conquer death, to look death in the face and keep moving. Okay, you are. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Stand your ground. Oh man, stand your ground. You're tough, dude. You've been through way worse, and just because you're scared, just because you know things wait for you, challenges wait for you, you're bigger than the dragon, you're bigger than the giant, you're bigger than any challenge. You got this. You just hold your ground. Okay, all that history you have, all those demons you conquered, you have that power. You have that power. You have all the support you need. You have the emotional stability of the King of Cups along with the Nine of Cups. Okay, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna make it. It's just about being the magic. Don't forget, you're the magician. You are the magic. Okay, you are the breath of life. Without your breath, without your word, magic doesn't happen. Okay, your future doesn't change without that. But because your emotions are stable and you're pushing through and being brave, you're living in the now. Your future is here right now. Your comfort is here right now. Okay, it's all about being brave. It's all about being brave and pushing this new beginning to this comfort. Taking this death and rebirthing comfort. Okay, I've always been taught with this card, death is an immediate stop at the beginning, at the immediate beginning. So this is a true beginning for you. You've never been through what you're going through right now. It's tough. Your feelings are definitely valid. Your worry is definitely valid. What you're facing isn't something people face every day, and you're not the kind of person to back down. So it's really hard for you because you understand that sometimes conquering the battle means giving up at the moment, giving up your pride, giving up your words, giving up the need to feel right. Sometimes you just have to swallow and push forward. That's what we're doing here. We're transmuting. You're the most resilient person you know. You know what you made it through. Let's see what else Spirit has to say. That's our action, though. We need to stay emotionally stable and push through the changes and face the fear anyways. Yeah, it's the head over heart thing where you can't see where you're going, but you, I'm clairsentient. So this is, man, thank you, Spirit. This is encouraging because it's about feeling your way out. It's not about using your emotions. It's about your intellect connecting with your field, your aura, your energy, your heart field. And that's how you navigate. That's what's encouraging me right now. I hope it's encouraging you as well. That's how we navigate forward. We don't look at the physical. We're different. We're special. We're light beings. We are here to be examples and to show people how to stay out of the 3D and how to continue to be in the 5D even though the 3D is coming after you. What? Get into it, guys. I'm encouraged. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. That's how we... Oh, man. Yeah. There's things that... What goes around comes around. It's the wheel of fortune. No one is any better than anyone. Karma, whatever you want to call it. I don't like calling it karma because I seen someone give the real definition of karma and it was something completely different. So it's like what goes around comes around. And there's people you've hurt. There's things, mistakes you've made. And this situation is no different. Someone's made a mistake. You know, people are pushing to hurt you, not intentionally, but because they're hurt. And so this is what we're doing. We're transmuting all this pain, all the guilt, all the hurt of the situation, all the fear. It's going away because we're facing it and we're transmuting with the bravery of the Fool. Back to the first card. That's what we're pushing forward with. Man, look at that. This is going to be my last pull. But we have the 7 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. So, you know, what you're doing is not for nothing. What you've been sowing into is not for nothing right now. We have a lot to tend to. We have a lot of trimming to do. We have a lot of pruning to do before we can get to those pinnacles that we've been cultivating, that we've been watering and growing. And see, it's always when you have to do the most work that things come and try and knock you down. And so what the 4 of Cups is saying with the 7 of Pentacles, it's actually 11. 7 and 4 is a wow. So 7-11, it's your lucky. It's like you're gonna activate luck by getting up and moving forward anyways, which is what I just did. I was just wallowing in my sorrow. I was already posting negatively. I was already scared of this new beginning, moving in fear because of how tremendous the challenge is. It's the biggest challenge I've ever been faced with in about 7 years. And it's something, it's hitting something that I've worked hardest for in my entire life. But with this, I'm not going to lose everything I worked for hardest in my entire life. What's going to happen is the bravery of the fool is going to manifest in this moment when I think I'm about to give up most. And that's where the power is going to come from. And that's where the 7 of coins comes in. That's where the 7 of pentacles comes in. The healing, the fullness of healing. It's like not physical healing. It's a growth. It's like getting your spiritual training wheels taken off. You see, and then after you conquer that fear, after you've moved forward, that's all you have going forward. All you have is forward. All you have is up. It's like the death card. It can't get any worse. It can only get better. Okay? You're not going to die. The situation's not going to kill you. You're just going to move forward. It's going to hurt, maybe. It's going to be hard, yes. You might be separated from people you love, yes. Things might be said against you and you're not going to be able to defend yourself, yes. But that's the bravery again with the Fool card and the Death card. You got to get through your ego death too. You're over here claiming to be I'm talking to myself, but you're over here claiming to be spiritual and claiming to have this giant change. And yes, you are changing, but when it comes to the real raw deal Holyfield, you got your boxing gloves on, or are you just going to sit there and be a little pretty person, like you can't get nothing done on the bench. And I feel like this card, the Death card for me right now, is challenging me. It's challenging me to hold on. It's challenging us, the collective, to hold on for the rebirth. Okay? We're energy. We're not going to die. Energy doesn't die. Energy transmutes. It continues some other way. It goes into some other force, some other being. It attaches itself to a person, place, or thing. It's just fear. The fear of not knowing, like the Hermit card, like moving forward in the dark, not knowing, just one step at a time. That's scary for everyone. You're not the only one going through it. You're not a fool, technically, literally. You're a fool in the sense that you don't let fear kick you down. You don't let things hold you down. You just keep going and going and going and going. And to some people, that's foolish. But I know, I'm talking to myself in the mirror right now. I know that I'm the most resilient person in the world. And I know out of all my friends, out of all my family members, I don't think anybody could make it through everything I've made it through. The unspoken, the unthinkable. And I'm not talking myself up. I'm being for real. Like, I'm very resilient, and I speak that power back into me. I speak that life back into me, that resilience. I bring it back to remembrance because that's my power. We're the Queen of Wands. We're protected on every side. That black cat isn't there for nothing. We're protected in the dark too, in the darkest of times. We're protected by spirit all the time. But when we think we're in the dark and our Queen of Wands energy, honey, watch out. Because we know how to defend ourselves. It's not about being aggressive. It's about being spiritually defensive. And that's what I'm learning. You got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. And that's my Queen of Wands energy. When I sit back looking pretty, when my hair is done, when I got my little cat with me, her name's Maleficent. She's black too. But when she's next to me and I got my wand and I'm moving in my power, and the Leo energy, the success is behind me, the strength is behind me, the power of the spirit is behind me, the guidance of my intuition and magic, the power of my words is behind me. Okay, that's how come I'm the Fool, because this confidence has always been in me, and it's raising in me right now. It's raising in you, collective. It's raising in you right now. Everybody going through that hard time. You know what I'm saying? This right now, we're transmuting the Fool energy, the bravery. We're overcoming fear. We're getting over the tower. Like, we're reversing the tower as we speak, as we collectively join, as our energies sync. Okay, no matter where you are, no matter where you're listening to, your tower is reversed, honey. It's reversed. You gotta believe in our collective energy. You gotta know that we're collective. We're connected everywhere through ether. If that's happening to me, it's happening to you. You know, our tower's being reversed. Receive it, understand it, know it. Walk away from the emotions of the loss. You don't have loss. You've blocked loss. Your intuition and your intellect only gives you the win. What I tell you, you only get the win. You only get the win. The chariot is here for you. Chariot energy, breakthrough. The last push before your challenge is over. The last push before your victory. You see, what people don't understand is you're not in a race with anybody else. You're in a race with spirit to be grown, to get some growth. And honey, here you come past the finish line again. Again and again and again. Every time you jump off the cliff, every time you're in the full energy, every time you use that bravery, here comes the chariot to help you when you think you can't. Oh man. When you think you can't move forward any further, here comes spirit and the light and the dark magic, okay, behind you to push that last push before victory. That last push. Look at that. You've mastered your own healing. You've mastered speaking over yourself, okay? You're holding on to your healing. People are watching you. People are sending you healing. You're loved. We're being watched as a collective right now. When this live is reprinted or replayed and re-shown on my profile, our energy is being shared with the collective. We're holding on to our healing. Four of Pentacles. We're holding on collectively to our healing. Don't let it go. You worked hard for it. You got the Seven of Pentacles earlier, now the Eight. You've mastered your healing. You've mastered transmutation. You've mastered going from the full with your bravery to being the master of your healing. Okay? You're going to teach people how to do that. We're collectively teaching them right now. I love you guys.